Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. In this very particular episode, we will talk about feeling stuck. Try asking why instead of asking why. Try asking how. The reason this question come about is because throughout the years, many people will come to me, do not understand why they simply cannot get themselves out of this depression or this kind of mode, like they simply feeling stuck. So a lot of time, if they post any social media or they share something, what I do realize is they're constantly asking why. Why am I so sad? Why is my life so bad? Why isn't everybody understanding me? All those kind of questions, even though they believe they are trying to figure out the answer of that, more why you asking is simply got you stuck in the position more. Because that is a way of victim thinking. Why me? Poor me. Why am I the victim of all the scenario and all that? So usually I will recommend people to ask instead of asking why. I mean, it's important if you're the type of person who always want to figure out the solution when you have the question why. But if you realize you have been asking yourself why for so many times, like 4 years, 4 months, 4 days, but nothing have ever changed, then my suggestion to you is, why don't you try how? The reason of that is, the reason most of people stuck in the situation and then feel suffer or depressed is because they simply don't find the answer or solution to it. A lot of time when people are in that situation, they want someone to show up or magically just to help them. But people don't usually get satisfied from them. By simply rescued by someone else, at the end of the day, they still feel helpless. And it's very often they will get themselves into the same situation just simply because your spirit guide would like to challenge you on your muscle and really want to make sure that you learn this test. So that is exactly why you will most likely, if you're the type of person who wants someone to simply help you, rescue you all the time, you most likely were stuck in the same situation not long after. So by simply asking why, if your why is simply just one on why me, poor me, and things like that, but without any intention want to solve the problem, you most likely were stuck in the same place. So now, by asking how, people would most likely change their mindset and would like to figure out, how can I get myself out of this situation? Instead of asking someone else to rescue me, you will, I'm not saying you will succeed at the first place. You may fail a couple times, but I will almost guarantee you each time you try, you will gain some muscle on it. And eventually you get really good at it. So when situation happen again, you most likely will get yourself out of situation before depression hit you. So just a question to you all, if many of you are curious of why you were stuck in this mode for so long and you don't know how to get out of it, you can ask people to give you suggestion. You can ask people to help you a little bit, but not solely depending on other people. But better way to do is try to figure out a way to solve the problem that bring you to this situation first. Let's say I get myself into this messy situation. I might be the cause of it, but most of people tend to just run away and pretend it doesn't happen. And then hide yourself at home, continue asking yourself, why does this happen to me? Why? Well, we come back to this topic later. But the better way to get yourself out of that situation is understand, you know what? I have the power to handle this, and I may not do it perfectly, but I can do it slowly at a time. And eventually it will bring me out of this situation. So learn the skill, gain the muscle, and then eventually you will be a strong one that would never fall into this dark hole again. So hope that helped you. Again, if you like what I'm doing, follow, share, and like. See you next time. Bye now.